to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I am Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to a show.
It is a show. It's our show.
It is the show.
It is the show that we do.
This is how we refer to it. The show.
Yeah, we got to do the show.
No one else refers to it in that way.
No one has the
No one was going, I listened to the show, unless they were talking to us.
Yes.
Which they never are.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Uh,
You're sickly.
Yeah, I'm on the backside of being sickly.
You're on...
I'm on the backside.
You're on what?
The downward slope.
Whose backside?
I'm on the backside of being sick.
Who's being sick?
I'm not sick. I am not as sick as I was. I'm improving.
So there's someone named being sick, and you're on their backside.
Yes, I'm on sick's backside.
Okay. I was kind of mildly sick. I never really got sick.
I got sick.
I had some cold symptoms, but that was about it.
Yeah, I got sick again, and I blame our coworkers who are all been sick. And
yeah, and
it
then coming to
literally
work.
feels like a rehash, like a rebound of what I had a month ago at PAX.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it feels like. It's like it came back, and I'm like, ugh.
If you were sick, or recently sick, you should stay home.
Yeah, seriously.
Away from us.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was a little coffee all week. A little coffee. I'm a little coffee.
Like an 8-ounce coffee?
You're like a little coffee. Like a they call it a tall.
A tall. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. You don't want to go down that path. I want to gripe about the naming scheme of Starbucks, but that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, you're dumb.
It's stupid.
Get over yourself.
It's a dumb
Get over
naming.
yourself and drink the coffee.
And no one uses it. No one uses
it. Yes, they
it.
do.
You go and say, I want a medium, and they'll give you a medium.
No, they don't. Everyone, you're the only one who stumbles over this every time.
You know, I don't stumble. I'm just saying.
You've had Starbucks coffee multiple times, many times, and every time you're like, I guess I want the medium, the grande,
because I can't remember which one it is.
It's not complicated.
I can never remember which one is the medium.
It's not complicated,
Just
man.
give me a medium coffee and be done with it.
It's not complicated.
I want cinnamon-flavored coffee.
It's not complicated.
That's all I want. I want a medium cinnamon flavor of coffee.
A minimum
coffee. A minimum cinnamon.
You gotta meet that coffee minimum.
Yes. And that's all I want.
You're the only person I know who has trouble with it.
I don't have trouble with it. I just don't care about the naming scheme.
It's not hard.
So,
and to be honest,
if
you
enough,
are the worst at ordering anything of anyone I know.
That's not true.
You are terrible.
That's why when I order stuff for someone else, I tell them, you text me exactly how I say it. And I will say it to them. If they ask me any questions, I got nothing. I'm on date. This is what they told me.
You have no order confidence.
I don't... what?
You have no order confidence. You have no confidence in what you're ordering. Ever. I go up and I have order confidence. I go in there and I'm like, I go to wherever I go to breakfast place I go to, and I was like, I want this. I would like bacon, hash brown, dry white toast, eggs over easy. I know what I want. I say it, and they write it down. It's great.
Do the same thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You do not. You're like, can I have bacon with that? What's
I'm
it called?
polite. That's just called being polite.
No, it's not polite.
It's like, can I get this?
You're like what's his name? And the British guy who's always like charmingly befuddled. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Hugh Grant. You're the Hugh Grant of ordering anything.
I don't. I will accept that compliment.
It's not a compliment.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I do is I order what's on the menu, but then I say I want to add or substitute something, and I do that in a polite way. I don't go, give me this.
I don't.
I say, oh, can I add this, and then that's it. It's simple. It's not complicated. That's a whole different thing. In relation to the Starbucks naming scheme.
It's the same thing. You do it all the time. I don't know how many times I told you my order, and then you go like, oh, what's it?
Well, here's what it is. It's stupid enough that I think, oh, this can't be right. I'm saying it wrong. So I always go, I want this. I just explain it to them, and they give it to me. It's called just, communication, Daniel.
The thing is, Dudley, what you get is a grande cinnamon dulce latte.
Yes.
You never just say
I
would
have
like
to.
you very rarely do you say I would like a grande
You can't even say it right.
caramel a grande cinnamon dulce latte.
Well,
you never say that. You're like, I want to get the
medium.
the cafe latte.
I don't spend that long say that.
I want the cafe latte with the cinnamon, and I guess I want the medium, like whatever the medium is. I want that. That's you every time. I'm embarrassed by you every time. And I'm just like,
you shouldn't be.
As someone who orders this all the time.
They don't know that.
They do know that. These are people like.
They don't know
the
that.
same people you record from the same time.
No, it's never the same person.
It is totally the same.
Part of it is, I know it drives you nuts. And part of it is, it's stupid. Just call it medium. Or small, medium, large. I don't know what the large is called.
Every place does this, though, Dudley.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Or they used to.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No one does that.
McDonald's had the super size.
Yeah, but that's one size.
Burger King had
and it's separate from the small, medium, large. There's small, medium, large, super size. No, it is. Even though they've changed the size of it, it's still small, medium, large. Mm-hmm. And then the king size was the new large, but you could still order, I want a large, and they'll go, gotcha.
Yeah, but the large and the king size are separate.
I mean, literally, the Starbucks I was at not long ago, I said, I can't remember, I wanted the big one, and I couldn't remember the big one.
It's a venti.
And I said, I can't remember, and she goes, it's just large, just say large. And she thought, I have it from a Starbucks employee, I can just say large.
This, an actual Starbucks or the
this is literally the
campus
Starbucks.
one?
This is an actual Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, you know there's a bigger one than the venti.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. It's the Trinity.
It's just why?
Because that's what they call them.
Is there any basis for any of this?
No, I have no idea.
I mean, the small is called tall, and it's the shortest one.
It takes a whole total of like 3 brain cells for you to learn the 3 different names.
No.
Yeah.
I just want a medium coffee, maybe some cinnamon flavor, at a reasonable price.
Maybe. It's always a cinnamon flavor.
Not if I just get coffee somewhere else.
Oh,
If I'm just getting regular coffee, I just want regular coffee. Good flavor coffee.
Give me some of that coffee flavor. Good coffee flavor, please.
Yes.
In big cup. Give me big cup.
Medium cup. I want small, medium, large. It's all simple. We spent way too much time on this.
I'm just saying, you're the worst.
I'm not.
I'm
sure there are worse people.
Yeah.
You should take our dad to a coffee shop, see what happens.
I did once. And
but you ordered for him.
I ordered for him. I just I said, you want
count.
that? And I went and ordered for him, like a professional.
And he liked it.
He did, oddly enough. Mostly because I paid for it, I think.
Yeah, I think he was being
It was
nice.
weird. I have a photo
I don't
on
think he would do it again.
No, it was interesting though. I have a photo of him holding a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Which I showed our mother, and I was like, I've changed. And she was like, "Is that a Starbucks?" I was like, "Yes." And
we brought culture to our father.
We have.
We introduced him
to
Indian food, which he loves.
Huh?
We introduced him to
Indian
food,
which
he
Indian
loves.
Food. He loves it because it's fantastic.
It is very good. I don't get why so many Americans are like so
averse
about Indian.
I don't know why they're averse to it.
They never had it.
That's it. That's exactly
Most of them have never had it, and they're like, it's so much.
They act afraid of it.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
Yeah,
like so many people are, I don't know what to get, and I'm like, just get something.
You get the chicken.
Yeah, just say, that has chicken.
Give me the
I like chicken. Give me that.
And then just say, give me the chicken that's good.
Yeah,
and they'll give you something.
No, don't do that. Like, at least attempt to say what it's called.
It's not like
you don't do that at
Just I go up there and say, I like chicken. What do you recommend?
That's not what you do.
I would give me the best thing.
I wouldn't put it past you to do that, but I would. That's not what you do at the regular Indian food place.
Yes, I get the same thing every time. Because it's the best thing on the menu.
It's really good, but it's not.
The other stuff is very good.
Yeah,
but it is the best thing.
I don't know.
We've spent way too much time on food. And
we could do a whole other show about food.
We could do a whole show on food.
You want to stop doing this show and do a show about food?
Food and drink. What we ate this week?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be very interesting after our first week.
Deaf, dumb, and delicious.
After about 2 weeks, we would have cycled everything we eat normally every week.
No, we try a lot of stuff. I do different things all the time.
On a regular basis? Not every week.
Yeah. We'll add drinks to it as well.
Well, yeah.
It would be an excuse to have a problem.
No, I don't think we have enough material for that.
We can just like this show.
I don't think I can do a food news for 30 minutes.
I don't know.
In the world of food today, we got burgers. Why?
Yeah.
There's no new development in food. They cook it and it's good. There's no changes.
I don't think that's accurate, but okay.
I had chicken nuggets this week. No one cares.
I mean, no one cares about what we're talking about on this show.
Yeah, but we have a listenership, and that's all that matters.
I'm not sure we do.
Well, we may not anymore. We haven't even got onto the main subject of the show yet.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. What have you been playing?
We played some games this week.
Yes, we did.
We played Root.
We played Root again.
Gary.
Again. I played the Corvid Conspiracy.
You played the Corvid. Gary played the Moles again. I played the Otters.
Yeah, we played the lake map.
On the lake map,
yeah,
which I thought would be pretty good with the Otters.
Yeah.
And it was. They have a little more power, I would say. Yeah. Because on the lake map,
there's a lake
right in the middle of it, and there's a raft that people can use to move around the lake.
Yeah.
Now, the Otters don't have to use the raft, but they can still use it to kind of take away.
Yeah.
To move something out of the way.
Like,
so the raft
move it away so you have to pay you to get it across.
Yeah, exactly, because you want them to use your service.
Yeah.
Which no one does.
No.
I've never had anyone use the
ferry once or twice.
Service in the game.
I have. At least once while you were Otters.
I like Otters. I like the mechanics of Otters. I've only ever won the first time, maybe the first 2 times I played with them, but the other time I haven't done well.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how.
I haven't won Root in a long time, so I don't know. I don't win with anything anymore.
It's a tough one with the Otters because it's all about getting people to spend resources on your stuff.
Yeah.
And if you don't have anything they want, it's hard to motivate.
Yeah, you got to have that demand.
And I have trouble, because the spectrum is you can pay 1 to 4.
Yeah.
And I've never gotten. I may have gotten someone to pay 3.
Yeah.
But I've never got anyone to pay anything more than 2.
Yeah.
And no one, the whole game we played, no one used my boats.
No.
Or the river boats, and no one used my mercenaries.
No.
Of course, I also realized I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, you were shorting yourself.
I was shorting myself soldiers, warriors on the table.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't putting out a warrior with the trade post like I was
There was a couple times I probably could have used yours if there had been more on the board. But
I didn't have that many on the board because of that.
I played the Corvids, and they're really cool.
They're interesting.
They're very interesting. It took me a little bit to get used to them. I did okay.
Yeah, you did fine.
I managed to squeeze into second right at the end.
Yeah.
Because I realized how powerful... Like, I was adamant about blowing something up.
Yeah.
And y'all wouldn't let me for, like,
of course
the whole
not.
game. But I finally got the shell game aspect of it, of moving stuff around enough that y'all were like, we don't know where it is. And,
I had a pretty good idea.
But I got lucky. And Gary basically checked one... And guessed it was the bomb. Then checked the other and didn't guess it was the bomb, and it was the exact opposite. The one he checked wasn't a bomb.
Yeah.
But the one that he thought was the bomb, and the one he guessed not the bomb was the bomb.
Yeah, I was kind of confused why he didn't guess bomb on that one.
Well, because he didn't think it was. He thought I had moved stuff around. He was trying to find it, and so I got to blow up some stuff, which is once you realize just how powerful it can be, especially if there's a lot of tokens and buildings in that space.
You make a lot of points.
You make a lot of points, and I didn't realize I could flip multiple tokens, so that took me a little while to get. And I jumped way up, all the way up into second place. Like, how many points? 14 points in one go?
Something like that.
It was a bunch. Like, it was more than I expected to do. I thought I was going to do just a handful. But they're really cool. I really like them.
I like them. They're fun.
Yeah. They're like, though I'm running this problem. The reason I don't think I win much anymore in Root is because my 2 favorite factions so far are the lizards and now the corvids.
Yes.
And they're both difficult factions to play and win with.
Well, the corvids are interesting, and I didn't really fully understand them until after I had played one game with them. And I think if I played them again, I'd do much better.
Yeah.
And you started out better than I did.
I started off strong, then had a lull in the middle.
Yeah, and then, but I think also because you weren't playing them quite the full potential.
I was having a little trouble with them because I didn't realize I could reveal multiple tokens at a time, and then also I kept stagnating because y'all kept either removing my tokens or revealing them and guessing they were bombs and stuff, and so I kept. And finally, I was like, I gave up on the bombs for a while just because y'all guess bomb every time. So finally, I was like, well, they're guessing bomb every time. I'm just going to start putting other stuff in. Which is fun because you're kind of playing off the players in that way. And so,
you kind of have to go, okay, what do they think they're going to do? And will they do it? Yeah. And you kind of figure out. And then you kind of know the player.
Yeah.
It was good. Gary played the moles.
Yes.
Again.
And we had the AI cats.
The AI cats, which was not as aggressive as
I don't know.
They're pretty aggressive, but they also didn't run rampant as the AI birds.
Yeah. Well, we quickly realized how that kind of hurt them a little bit. It was like to attack them and to take them out of areas, so that would kind of hurt them a little bit.
Yeah, we were able to.
We paid attention to them.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much,
really it. We were like, oh, we should not let this run away.
Yeah,
and also I was like, oh, I can pop stuff over here and get utilize some of it and it was fun. It's really good. I like that game a lot, even though I don't win anymore.
Yeah. I like it. I come close to winning a few times, but it's been a while since I've won. Yeah. But it's a good game, and we will be playing it more. I'm sure.
And I think it's interesting. It's something that never really occurred to me playing it before. Is that it is very much a game of a little bit of diplomacy. There is a lot of we don't do it a lot, but there is a lot of room for like a lot of talking and deal making in that game, especially with like otters and the lizards. And there's a lot of potential for like, hey, like as a lizard, everything's based on what cards I have, and there's a lot. I was reading up on strategies, and they were talking about like, well, what you do is you try to get control of what clearings you outcast in by basically convincing people to discard cards that you need, or talking them into giving you cards, or working with the vagabond to get cards from him with an alliance so that you can then discard yourself to kind of game it. And I was like, oh. I didn't ever think about it that way. I was just like, I take what I get and I'll figure it out. And I was like, oh, wait, no, you can try to game the card system. And same with otters.
I did that a little bit in this game because I was like, what cards are y'all interested in? Because I was trying to decide to discard some stuff. And I also realized this time around that I was like, I need to get as many cards as I can on the table and try to work the market a little bit.
Exactly. And I think there's a lot of it was like, hey, if I bump this, I'll bump this down if you're willing to pay it, and then just trying to talk people into it.
Yeah, and then I think that's kind of where the mercenaries kind of come in play as well, is like looking at the board and figure out where someone might want some, where the struggles might be, and be like, oh, if I pile a bunch of otters here, I could probably get both of them to buy them.
Exactly.
But I haven't done that. But I was also, like I said, I hamstringed myself with the... not putting enough warriors on the table.
Well, and then there's a lot of that, and then of course also we keep trying new factions and trying different things. So we're always kind of still learning a little bit. So we haven't really gotten the groove of we're all playing stuff where we know really well, and that we're starting to kind of find some of the more nuances in the game because usually we're focused on doing our stuff right. Yeah. And so we don't really pay as much attention to what other people are doing and learning how to strategize against it. But we're going to be playing it a lot more, so hopefully...
hopefully
we'll get better at it, or we won't. We'll just keep playing poorly.
I'm looking forward to playing it. I also want to play Clank again.
I do. I want to play Clank.
Clank. We got to get back to our Clank Legacy game.
Yeah, we do. We do need to.
We've been busy this month.
Yeah,
and,
we're moving.
We're moving. Yeah. And so hopefully we got spring break coming up, and we can finish our Legacy game.
That'd be great. I'm looking forward to it.
I've heard it's real. The ending and all is real good.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of people on Facebook on its board game group talk about finishing it. And they said
really?
it's the best thing they ever played.
Really?
Best
I mean, we
game.
really enjoyed it while we were playing it.
Fantastic game
it's
up to
great.
where we are now. So we will hopefully get it finished soon.
Yeah.
I played one other game this week.
Yeah.
Because you convinced me to buy it.
I did. Yeah. It was a random find. It was a game on Steam that was on sale for like $50. It's a cheap game anyway, and it was on sale for like $2, $2.50. Like with the 2 additional maps, it was like $5 total.
It was 4 something.
Yeah, it was 4 something on sale. A game called Among Us.
Among Us.
It's a very simple game, like aesthetic wise. It's kind of an animated style. And it's about up to 10 players on a spaceship. And at least one of them is an imposter. Mm-hmm. And so the idea is everyone has task lists of like little mini games type thing that you go around and do to fix the ship.
Yeah, and they're involved in running around the ship to different stations and doing something. Yeah. You get a random list and you have to do these 4 things or whatever. And once everyone completes it, the ship is fixed, quote unquote fixed, and you win.
Yeah, the regular crewmates win. But there's a guy running around who can sneak through vents and who can just kill people. Mm-hmm. And like, so you're going to go around sneakily, like, kill people who are off by themselves. Yeah. And then while everyone else is, as they encounter bodies, they can report it, and everyone gets together and try to
it.
Yeah, and try to guess.
I've been with such and such.
I've been with such and such for this whole time. Well, exactly. And it's pretty fun.
It's pretty good.
And it's designed so that you're not allowed to talk to each other while you're running around. Yeah. There's no open chat. There's no text chat, except when someone calls an emergency meeting or a body's been found and reported, and everyone starts talking about, okay, where was the body found? I saw such and such over there in that area, and it was pretty fun.
It's pretty good. We were playing with a bunch of random people.
Yeah, it was me, you, Rob,
and then 7 other strangers.
Yeah, 7 strangers.
We kind of had a normal group we were kind of playing with for a while, so we were all kind of getting used to each other. Yeah. And it was pretty funny.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I've just played with randos. Yeah. That, like, I just haven't played multiplayer games in a while, so it was really fun to play with a bunch of random people and kind of,
And it was just a simple game. Everyone just get in and do a simple thing, and it's not like, trying to learn it and figure it out. You just like, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. And you're just trying to get your task. But I would get sucked into I just focus on the task so much.
Yeah, you're not paying attention to what other people are doing.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah. I literally, every time it comes to voting, I was like, I have no clue. I haven't watched what other people were doing. I don't know who the people are. Yeah. So I just vote, like, at first I didn't realize you could vote just to skip. Mm-hmm. Not vote for anybody. Yeah. So I would just pick someone at random.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, I have no idea.
Yeah,
I didn't see this person, so whoop, this person it is. And then I realized, I could skip. Yeah. I knew nothing. I would just skip.
Yeah. I went a long time before I was an imposter, so I didn't really know what that game was at all. It was like, I went like, I don't know, a whole bunch of games, like a long time before I was like, finally got to play the imposter. And I was like, oh, this is really fun. Like, I was just like enjoying the regular game going, I don't know what's happening. And then suddenly I got to be the imposter. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. Mm-hmm. And like, I did pretty well the first time.
Yeah, you did really good.
I did really well the first time. I was just like, one guy saw me and was just like, he's like, I think it's black. I was the black guy. And he was just like, oh, it's such and such. He's doing. I saw him pop out of the vent. I'm like, no, I didn't. You're making stuff up. And I think I got that guy killed. Yeah. And then and which was great. Mm. And then everyone was still kind of suspicious of me. And then Robert was playing, and he was just like, I'm done with my task. I'll just follow him around. If I get killed, we know it's him. Mm-hmm. So I ran around for a while, and then I killed him. And then immediately I was like, oh no! Whoever's the imposter is really clever. Mm-hmm. Like, because everyone's gonna think it's
you
me.
Were selling that a little hard. I was like,
and I knew y'all probably wouldn't buy it, but the people who didn't know me totally bought it, and they killed another guy, and it was great. I managed to win because I was like, and I think I ended up suffocating the crew or something.
Yeah,
like that.
you did.
It was pretty great.
You can the imposter can do these little tricks to get sabotage, and that so everyone has to kind of pull together to fix a thing.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it quick enough, you die.
Yeah.
But the interesting is you can't really go off of let's see who's finishing tasks.
Yeah.
When you die, you still do your task.
Yeah.
You flow around as a ghost doing your task.
Really?
You always do those tasks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
every time I died, I had already finished all my tasks.
Yeah, so if you die before your tasks are finished, you still fly around and do them.
I didn't know
so
that.
there's no real way to go, okay, you don't think, that person died, you don't have to do those tasks. No, the ghosts have to do those tasks.
I did not know that.
So you're,
like
unfinished business, yeah.
That's great. I didn't know that. I knew I flew around and just watched stuff. I didn't know I had to actually finish
You're
things.
still helping.
I wonder if I messed us up because I didn't.
Maybe, because there's times where I was like, it was like really close. So like, someone needs to finish their task. And we're all just running around.
Probably because we were ghosts and didn't know that we needed to finish them.
You gotta finish your business, man.
That's funny. I didn't know that. I might have been hurting us because I didn't know that. It's funny though because I finally got to be the imposter, and then I was like, man, that was the first time I'd ever been the imposter, and then immediately I got the imposter again.
Yeah,
and that one didn't go as well.
No,
mostly because I was going around, everything was going fine. I'd survived one round of voting.
Yeah,
and then I was like, walked into the electrical room and there's a guy, so I was like, okay, I murdered him, and then I was like headed out. Well, another guy walked in, and I was like, crap, I'm gonna have to sell like that guy did it. And so I immediately jumped on and was like, White did it. And then everyone was like, White's the one that died.
Yeah.
I was like,
you said the wrong color.
Oh, no.
White died.
I meant to say yellow because he was the one who walked in. And so I was like, I meant to be like, Yellow did it. Oh, no, he's going to blame me. Yellow did it. I watched him kill him. But I said White because that's the guy I killed. And I was like, oh. And I was like, crap. I just gave myself away. And so I got ejected.
Yeah.
It was really funny, though.
Right. Some people are weird on that game, though. They would just, like, I don't know, they get, like, the argument parts of it. So they would just, like, they'd be like, oh, so-and-so did it. And they were like, okay, we all voted on them. And then that person would just leave the game. I was just like...
Yeah, there was one where like the person didn't do a very, very good job, and someone's like, I saw them pop out of the event, so everyone voted for him, and that person just bailed on the game, and I'm like, that's lame.
Yeah. But, so they need to come up a mechanic to be like, okay, well the imposter left, you're the new imposter.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Switch to like, oh.
The only thing, my biggest bug with the game is that like you're in the lobby and it lists all the different settings on the game, but I haven't found a way to change them other than leaving the game and starting
creating
a
new one. Yeah.
And so I'm sure there's a way, I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, there may be.
There's 3 other maps. We only played one of them, and then you can change how many imposters there are.
Yeah, that's how that would be interesting.
Yeah, like having multiple.
Having two
would
make
you
it
can go
very
up to like 4 or something, like 5 or something ridiculous like that, where it's just like, oh
man.
Yeah.
I can see us playing it at LAN for sure.
I definitely
It'll be
see
definitely a good game.
A good LAN game.
We get 10 people.
Yeah.
10 people playing.
Yeah.
It'll be really good.
Yeah. I pitched it to our LAN group just to be like, hey, everybody grab this. It's super cheap. And it's really fun. I was a little worried that it was just going to be a cheap little thing that would wouldn't have a whole lot of replayability. But I really enjoyed it. We spent 2 hours playing.
Yeah, we spent a while.
Yeah. And I was like, that's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'd play it some more. So, yeah. Among Us is on Steam.
Among Us is Steam.
It's a cheap game.
I think really, normally it's like $5.
Yeah, $5 normally.
And then it was on sale
like $10 total with the 2 maps.
And then there's other little DLCs.
Yeah, there's other little
if you want to get
cosmetic stuff. But
yeah, it's good. It's fun.
It's fun.
Okay.
I played some more Fit Ring today.
Yeah.
I hurt myself.
Yeah, you hurt your ring.
I hurt myself.
You got to get that ring fit.
I pushed through to finish the 3rd world and fight the dragon, and did like 20 minutes, and I was very tired. And
I'm gonna have to start doing something.
Yeah, the dad bod's coming.
It's getting bad.
It is. You're
I'm
very
literally
disgusting.
the only thing I have strength in is my arm, just because I carry the baby.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Otherwise, it's getting bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now.
Yeah.
And I only played once this week because I've been sick. But I was like, I'm powering through them today. I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
And I played 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm hoping
your baby laughed at me while I was playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dad came in and was holding the baby, and while I was doing it, and she started laughing at me when I was doing like one of the like more vigorous like thing, and I was like, I turned around, I was like, "What are you laughing at?" And I instantly startled, and she was like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Oh," and then she was laughing at me, which is fair.
Amused.
I don't blame her.
She's asleep now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just left her. She was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you leave her sleeping?
On the floor. We are a let her fall where she may family.
She's asleep. Don't touch her.
Don't touch her.
If she's on you, that's where you
That's
live
where
now.
you are now. You are there until she wakes up. No, her mama was holding her.
Yeah,
so
that's
she'll
sweet.
be putting her to bed soon.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, they I'm gonna have to start doing something. Once we move into town, Jess is talking about going to one of the little gyms to walk the track with the baby and stuff, and so I'm like, I got to start doing something.
Yeah. I've gone to one of the gyms here with a friend, and I was considering getting like a membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You get a membership, and I'll just piggyback. That's how it works, right? You can get a guest.
I can if I pay a certain level.
There you go. We got it. You're done deal. You and me. Workout buddies. We can take our ring fit and stand in the gym and do our...
It is portable, so...
Fit that ring.
I don't think you understand what it's about, and that
it's
not complicated. Just like the sizes at Starbucks, it's not complicated. I don't know why you have trouble with it.
I'm just calling it what it is. Fitting of rings.
That's not what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover before we start talking about the news of the week?
No, nothing. I do. Ham sent us a trailer for a game.
Yeah, and that's on my news.
Yeah,
so
I have it on my
we're gonna
news
get into
as
it.
well. See,
okay.
Under news, I have things written
down.
Well,
I see that, and all three of those are on my list, so I will cover them.
Oh,
all
well.
Right. So you sit there and be quiet, and
I don't think that's how this show works.
And we will go through this list. Some modders took the Mario Party, the original.
I saw this, yeah.
They took the boards from the original Mario Party game, and made platformer games out of them.
So it looks like Mario 64.
Yeah, so it's Mario 64
set in the board.
So it's 8 new levels basically for Mario 64 that are built from the Mario Party. levels.
64 games.
So it's called Mario Party 64.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in more levels, you can go download them.
Okay.
Not sure if that's legal, but it's out there.
It looked weird.
It's bizarre. And some of it looked unfinished. So it's like weird dark levels where there's like no platform. It's just a guy and he's just fighting something. Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
It's one of the bosses from the level.
Yeah, I know
Party.
that.
That's what it is.
I understood that part.
So you're fighting
I don't understand why they didn't put ground under them. It's just black.
No, it was like a dark ground.
I don't think it was.
I think it was.
I don't think so.
It was weird because when I first looked at it, I thought, this is just Super Mario 64. And, I just don't remember this level.
Yeah, the Lego is very... It's the exact same logo, so you're like, what is this? I'm confused. I thought it was they remade Mario 64 as a 2D platformer, and I was like, how do they do that? It's still 3D. I'm confused. And
you just can't read.
Yeah. This week, Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I just got it.
Is free on the Epic Store.
Yeah.
At least for a couple days.
It's like a 5-year-old game.
Yeah. I've never played it.
I haven't played an Assassin's Creed in so long.
Yeah.
Not since the American Revolution one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's the last one I played. I
haven't played one since the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't played any of them since the first one?
I've only ever played the first one. I bought the first one, started playing it, was like, this is too repetitive. You took it and played it, and then I never went back to it.
Oh, really? I played your copy?
Yeah, that was my copy you were playing.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah. And I was like, this is fine.
The first one is a little repetitive.
It's just, I kind of got bored with it.
Yeah.
And I hear the rest of them are good.
I enjoyed, like I said, I played like every other one. But up until recently, like I said, I haven't played one in a long time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm going to grab this. I don't know if I'll play it, but...
Yeah, I have it too.
I got it.
I also grabbed the other free game they have.
Yeah.
It's a card building, deck building thing with a... I don't know. It looked interesting, so I grabbed it. And it was free.
Yeah.
So get those free games.
Yeah.
On the Epic Store.
Yeah.
We can become, something. I don't know.
An owner of games?
Yes.
A games owner?
EA apparently canceled a Star Wars game.
Oh,
that was
really?
supposed to be like a spin-off from the Battlefield or Battlefront games. Yeah. They apparently canceled it last year, but it's just coming out now that they did.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to tell everyone.
We didn't tell nobody because no one knew about it.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently they were working on it, but they canceled it, and it's not coming anymore. They are trying to develop some other game. So but the interesting thing in that article is it did confirm that they are making a Fallen Order sequel.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is a sequel in development.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
It's funny, a lot of people are complaining about that game, apparently.
Really?
Particularly the Wookiees.
What were they complaining about?
How terrible they look.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty bad looking.
They're not great.
They're not great. It's like, the rest of the game looks really good. And then the Wookiees are not that good looking.
Yeah, they're fine. They're not great.
The hair's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Hair's hard to do.
Well, if you look at the hair on some of the other characters, it's really well done.
You have a whole bunch. You have a whole character who is entirely hair.
Yeah, well, you gotta build a system around
that. That's a lot of hair to render out.
You gotta work your physics on that. I don't know. You make it. I don't know.
You sounded. That sounded weird the way you said that.
There was a whole batch of Fallen Order art. They put out. There's just tons of it.
Oh yeah, like concept art.
Yeah, like concept art, and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
I recommend checking it out. There's a whole bunch of it that they released recently.
Yeah.
But one of the things in it that I noticed that wasn't in the game was this concept art with a battle with a Rancor.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting had they put that in the game.
Yeah. One more creature that'll pop up on all the planets.
It's big, big Rancor.
Yeah.
It's probably been a one-off boss thing.
Maybe.
But can you imagine, all of a sudden a Rancor just shows up?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be alarming.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other things. There are things in the game that are alarming anyway, like the spiders, the massive spiders.
That you just can't be close to if you're not close to a dropping door with spikes, you won't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. And this happened. Well, you have to remember at this time frame, that hasn't happened. They haven't figured out that doors can kill Rancor.
That is true. That's true.
That's not, they don't know the weakness. It's not until many years later.
Yeah. Speaking of Fallen Order and PlayStation games, apparently I discovered. So I recently was trying to play Destiny 2 with Trey,
the third
man, and I couldn't.
Excuse me?
The third man.
You said turd?
I said turd.
It sounded like you said turd. He's not the turd man, Devil.
My nasal.
That's a different guy completely.
I was trying to play it, but I had to update. It took a long time.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was a big update, but apparently PlayStation has this whole new. Well, not new. It's been around for a while, but this system for preventing the game getting corrupted. So it makes a copy of your information, the game, and then updates it, and then deletes the copy if everything goes right. Apparently, that takes a long time because these files are big.
Yeah,
and that's the reason it takes forever to update. It's not because the download. The download will go real fast if you have good internet.
Yeah,
but if
you got to copy those
it's got to copy the whole thing.
Yeah,
and it's kind of an issue.
Yeah,
because as games get bigger, it takes longer.
Yeah,
and I kind of noticed it, and I didn't really think anything of it until I was reading an article talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I've had that problem. It's just copying forever.
See, and here I was hoping that starting next week when I have real internet, that it was that was going to go away.
It will. You won't have to wait a week to download it.
No. Okay, that's good.
You would just have to wait longer than it takes to download it for it to copy.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Can I talk about the thing I want to talk about?
We're getting there. We're getting there, Daniel. Patience.
Don't touch me.
Did you see the video the guy posted on Red Dead Redemption 2?
No.
It was this NPC just straight up murdering somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch this?
No.
So, the player...
I mean, it's the Wild West, stuff like that.
Well, no, but it's like a weird situation where it's like a guy... So, the whole thing is a player is playing, he walks out of a store, and this guy's like angry with him, comes at him, and starts trying to fight him.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, this guy comes down the street, walks slowly up behind the other NPC, takes a knife out, sliced his throat, walks away. That's it. Okay. And I'd never seen anything like that happen in the game.
I don't know. Weird stuff happens in those games.
Weird stuff happens, but it's a weird thing. It's like, out of he just like runs over, stabs the... I mean, not like stabs him, like just... Slits his throat, kills the murdered guy, and the guy calmly walks away, and that's it.
Weird.
They just witnessed a murder.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that alarming. Murder happens constantly.
Well, you know.
I mean, I'll be riding along and someone cuts me off and causes me to fall off my horse. I just shoot
but you're a player.
These
are NPCs. This NPC's killing NPCs, Daniel.
Okay.
It's
NPC lives matter.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to go down that road. Animal Crossing.
Yes.
New video.
Yes. I kind of read the highlights. I didn't watch. I started to watch it. I didn't watch the video either. I just
read all the stuff.
I started to watch it, and it was like, oh, this is 30 minutes long.
There's some good and bad.
Yeah.
The good is 8 players can play on one island.
Yeah. Which sounds crazy. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Yeah. Terraforming.
Yes.
You can
literally. The one thing I wrote down, I was like,
you can literally reshape the island.
Yeah.
So you start with pick an island, and you pick a location that affects the seasons.
Yeah.
And then you can literally change it. Reroute rivers, create cliffs, whatever.
Yeah. Which is cool. That's something
cool.
always bugged me in the previous one. Like, you get your choices, and you're like, I don't really like how this river runs through here, but you can't change that. Yeah. I want to recreate the Lost Island. In Animal Crossing.
Good luck.
I want to just have a crash plane, and maybe Nook could be the leader of the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And, you do that, and you're indebted to them.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, the whole thing is you're developing an island.
Yeah.
To attract people to your island.
Yeah.
So, starts out, not many things going on.
What's a better way to get people on the island than have planes crash?
There's ghosts on the island?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know what the deal with that is, but there's dead things there.
They have unfinished business.
Unfinished business, obviously. And depending on how well you develop the island, it attracts other people, which grows your island, which grows more buildings and all that stuff. So, standard.
I want to come visit your island and terraform it.
Yeah, see, I'm wondering how the online, if me and you play together, could we play on the same island?
I think it's mostly local play.
I don't know.
It's just like in the previous game, you can come visit each other's island. You can only share the island when you're on the same system. From what I read.
But I think I can come and play on your island, and have my own house and all that stuff.
I don't know.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't know about that. I know that you can have up to 8 players on the same island locally. But I don't know. I don't know if you can.
It says there is play.
I understand that, but I'm not saying it's like coming and visiting.
Well, I know that, but what I'm saying is I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you continuously play on there?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I haven't seen anything to suggest that.
Yeah. The bad news: there's no cloud saves.
Yeah.
And because there are no cloud saves, they do have a policy for potentially restoring your game later. It hasn't come out yet. It will be later this year. You'll be able to restore your game, but you can only do it once. So if your game gets corrupted or lost or whatever, you can contact Nintendo and they'll do it once.
That's really weird.
It's very bizarre. It's kind of, I was thinking more Tori talking about this, it's an issue with Nintendo only. PlayStation, Xbox.
Yeah.
All of them do, PC, all do cloud saves.
Yeah.
Automatically and free.
Yeah.
Nintendo is not, and in the one to do, you have to have Nintendo Online to get it. So
it's really strange.
Very bizarre. And it wouldn't be a big deal if you could back up your own saves.
Yeah, but you
or
can't.
move them from one Switch to another.
But you can't.
Which you can.
Yeah.
So it's very bizarre.
Yeah.
And and in fact, it's to the point where like Microsoft executives don't see Nintendo as a threat because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, and at a distant future, threat towards video gaming consoles, where they don't see it because they're not doing like some of the standard stuff people expect.
Yeah.
And he thinks that's going to harm them in the long run.
Huh.
So it's kind of interesting. I don't know what their logic is, but Nintendo's always done stuff weird sometimes, especially when it comes to communications and like you still have to use a phone to chat with people.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nintendo, they have a new color coming out for the Switch Lite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Coral.
Oh, what's it look like?
It's kind of a pink reddish. It's kind of like the same kind of theme, like the yellow and the blue, that light color, but
kind
it's
of pastel.
Kind of pastelish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more pink. It's like a reddish pink color. It's kind of nice. If I would get a Lite, I'd be tempted to get it.
No.
I'm not getting a Lite, but
No.
I'd be tempted.
No.
It comes out in America in April 3rd. I think it's in Japan a month earlier. So in March. So if you want to grab a Lite, you can check out the new color.
Yeah.
And the game you want to talk about.
Yes, I want to talk about the game that Ham sent us the video
sent
teaser
us this
for. And I was like, ooh. And I read up on it later. It's from the people who made Homeworld. Yeah.
Homeworld 3.
Yeah. And but it's a game called Hardspace Shipbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And the trailer's fantastic. First up, I thought it was just great, and it's like all this.
It kind of has a Portal vibe to it a little bit.
A little bit, but it's more of a. It's like a, take control of your own life, and come to this, opportunity in space. And, and look, those seeking adventure and fortune
and wealth,
and it basically presents this like you can go and be a shipbreaker, and so you're in space, going to these derelict ships and using your little laser,
cutters,
these laser cutters to cut up and break down these ships, but you can apparently you could die.
Yeah,
when you die, there's a whole
there's a lot of
system.
Yeah, there's a cloning system thing where if you die, you clone
and they're
back.
like, oh, it's safe. Go if you die, we just bring you back. Except they charge you're in debt.
Yeah,
and every time you die, they add to your debt.
Yeah, because it costs money.
Yeah, and it's fascinating, and it looks really cool.
It looks good.
I'm super excited about it. I watched the trailer. I'm like, wow. I thought the trailer was clever. And it had all this like disclaimer stuff at the end, spoken really quickly, and
like a radio disclaimer.
And it's just like rushing through it, and then it just looks cool. You're like, going through these ships, and they're dangerous. And
I'm not sure if it's like a puzzler or it's kind of a
scenario.
You're like given this thing, you have to break it down.
I hope it's just like kind of go around and like find stuff and explore it and do. It looks cool. I'm excited. Get out of debt.
Yeah. So it's Animal Crossing with a little bit of Portal and a little bit of space traveling.
Yeah.
And it's those three games, so you're indebted to the man, and you gotta do work to get out of debt.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm really excited.
It looks good.
The early access comes out this summer.
No date yet.
No hard date. Just
Hardspace.
Hardspace.
Hardspace Shipbreaker.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm looking forward to it.
It's always fun when you see something you haven't heard about and you see something new and you're like, oh, this looks cool. Yeah. And I'm excited about it. It's not like a franchise.
I need more games that I'm looking forward to. I don't really have anything. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out. I mean, there's like Cyberpunk and Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing's out next month.
Some of those, but nothing like
Cyberpunk got pushed back. You got Doom. Doom's coming.
Doom Eternal, which I haven't finished the last Doom.
Yeah.
It's good, but I haven't finished it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's talk about some game updates.
Okay.
There's a few that have been recently, and one of them is No Man's Skies.
Oh, yeah.
now has
oh yeah, I saw that.
Growing living ships.
Yeah.
You can grow your own ship.
It made me think of Farscape.
It's very Farscape.
Like Moria?
Yeah, the shaping of it is kind of... Yeah, Moria.
Moria?
Farscape, for anyone that knows, it's a
Yeah.
show from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s sci-fi show. We're involving a crew on a
sci-fi
living...
the channel, not... I mean, it is a sci-fi show,
It's
but
both.
yeah, I know. I understand that, but
I don't need to explain
clarity
it.
of information. There's a
it's
show on the sci-fi channel.
That is a sci-fi show.
Exactly.
So there's no clarity needed.
Ambiguity there, Dudley.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, it was.
If they
Firefly,
thought, oh, it's
Dudley,
a sci-fi show. Listen,
Firefly was a sci-fi show.
Listen. The reason,
not on sci-fi.
the reason it's not ambiguous is because it is both a sci-fi show and on sci-fi. So me saying a sci-fi show is accurate on both counts.
Yeah, but it's ambiguous.
So what? It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
The answer is right no matter how they took it.
It matters to me.
Well, you're wrong. You're just dumb.
Anyway. I think it sets a certain quality when you tell them it's a sci-fi show.
Well, but it's also Jim Henson Company, so that should show you something.
Yeah, so it has puppets.
Yeah.
That's what it tells you.
Yeah.
It has puppets.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very that. Whereas you have a ship, and it's interesting because it's procedurally generated like everything else in the game.
Yeah.
So to get the stats and stuff you want, you have to kind of nudge it and grow it a certain way. You can't just go, I want this, this, and this, and do it and build it. Yeah. You have to grow the ship into those features.
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting.
I need to
Made
go back
me
to that
intrigued
game.
by New Man's Sky. I never really played it.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to go back. I need to go back and play it some more. I enjoyed it, and especially after they updated it, it got a lot better.
Yeah. Another game got a recently update or a partially update.
Yeah.
So Satisfactory.
Oh really?
So there's two versions of Satisfactory right now. There's Satisfactory beta game, and then there's Satisfactory or early access. Satisfactory early access, and then there's a Satisfactory early access experimental.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's in the experimental stage now.
Yeah.
So you can play it, but it's not in the early access yet.
Yeah.
It's a new update that adds pipes.
Oh really?
The video's really great. You have to go watch it. It showed the guy like building a conveyor belt with oil going on it, and then he runs out of stuff, so he's sitting there, can't build it. And then this thing happened, and it's real dramatic and ridiculous thing, and then it shows all these pipes just going.
Really?
So you can pump oil from one machine over without
barreling it and shipping it and all that.
So you can just pipe things around.
Nice. I knew they were doing pipes, but I hadn't.
Including yourself.
There
are transportation tubes that you can hop in and shoot you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
That would be really cool.
You don't have to have a vehicle to run around your huge factory. You just pipe your way around.
Nice.
I was like, that's pretty cool. I haven't played with it yet, but it's in the experimental, and I kind of want to hop in it again.
I haven't played that game in a while, but I pretty much done everything I could in it.
I hadn't even got to trains or nuclear power.
I had trains. I had 3 nuclear power plants in a whole area where I just dumped all the radioactive waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't go over there.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't either.
Yeah. I don't go near the whole facility where it's all like a quartered off facility where all the uranium gets brought in on the train, on a separate train, unloaded, processed, shipped into the factories, and I don't go over there.
Yeah.
There's a big bridge to carry it over so I can go under to get past it, but otherwise I don't go over there. I finally got a rad suit so I could go over there, but I don't need to.
Yeah.
I just don't. I avoid it for the most part because it's scary.
Yeah. EVE Online has canceled the shooter they were making.
I didn't know they were making one.
I did. I remember bringing it up a few years ago. But they've canceled it. But they've also announced they're developing another one. So they scrapped that one completely, and they're building a new one.
Okay. That's weird.
So
that happens though.
What's the line? It's from the song.
I know what line you're thinking of, and I don't think it's appropriate. I don't think it. You're saying, "Here comes the new boss, same as the old boss."
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Here comes the new shooter, same as the old shooter.
But it clearly isn't because they scrapped it.
I'm sure we don't know because the original shooter was never released.
Well, we don't have the shooter to begin with. You have a boss.
You do have a boss. Same as the old boss. Not really.
No, not really.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing. I wish it was coming out a week earlier.
Yeah, so we could play it over spring break.
We could play it on spring break.
It comes out the week after spring break.
So I guess I'll just have to play at work.
That's obviously what you must do.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to play. I'm not going to not play. I'm not going to be a ham.
Yeah.
I'm not going to not get the game.
Yeah, what is up with that guy?
I don't know. I thought he was one of us.
I thought he was.
It turns out he doesn't play. He
He
apparently likes Animal Crossing memes, but he won't play the game.
Yeah, no.
It's like, you can't like the memes without playing the game.
Yeah,
Ham.
that's just wrong.
Just wrong.
Yeah.
He felt attacked after we talked about him last time.
Yeah, he should be.
He should
feel attacked.
He should.
Yeah. You know how you can fix it?
Play Animal Crossing.
Play Animal Crossing like a normal person.
Like a normal human being.
What an asshole.
Love you, Ham.
Shush. Don't soften on him. Please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll just keep on doing this, till the day we die.
Hopefully we'll feel better next week.
Hopefully, I want to stop feeling sick. I feel like I've been sick a whole lot lately, and it's really annoying.
Welcome to old age.
Yeah, I think that's it. We're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.